What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Rob Stewart, and I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. So one of the biggest questions and concerns I get from both my students that are in my school, my private clients, and you guys in the comment section and the emails and in the DMs that I get on a daily basis is, do I have to stay on this strict healing diet that's based on my biomarkers that heals my skin for the rest of my life? Is there any wiggle room for cheat meals, social eating, having some fun? And in today's video, I'm gonna cover this topic exclusively, and I'm gonna dive deep into it because there's a lot of nuance. And for many people, getting this basic idea in your head could actually unlock your ability to be consistent with your diet long enough to actually heal your skin and to stay that way for the rest of your life. This clip comes from one of our group live Q&A support sessions, which is part of the online school that we have. For those of you who are looking for a step-by-step guided program for naturally healing eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, and rosacea, that's what this clip is from, our skin health group. You can find all the links for all the offerings, private coaching, ebooks, free ebooks, the online course, all linked down in the description box. Before I get to the video, guys, please do me a favor, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and share these videos on your social media. All right, have a good one.
You're looking very New York today. Black turtleneck, hair pulled back, red nail polish. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. So now this is actually one more question I forgot to ask you.
Okay.
So this is a question about social life. So when I go out with people,
Yeah.
and I have my options are limited, obviously because of the diet, and it feels very isolating. And I was wondering if while I was out, if I would be able to deviate a bit and taste. I'm not sure if that's going to delay the process. Do you know what I mean? Like cheating a little bit.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I think there's a couple different tools I can arm you with. I think one is, I think being social and being a human is very important. Most of us, we need to have that relief and that release and that connection, and whatever it is, whether you're more introverted or extroverted, we all have our amount that we need, and to get it in a healthy way is important. And how you do it is, there's no judgment, whether that's going to fancy dinners or movies or whatever. It's important. It's a transitional object. It's part of being in a community. What I've always found is that many times when going out and being with people, the thing that we're doing can act as a distraction rather than being deeply ingrained in talking with you guys. If I was eating pizza and having some beer, you guys would only be getting about 10%. Now, if we're at a restaurant and I've already eaten my healthy food, so nutritionally I'm good, hey, maybe I'll get a little steak or some chicken or some salmon or some appetizers, some shrimp scampi, or maybe I'll order a clear vodka drink and slowly sip it throughout the whole night. But my attention isn't going to be on what I'm eating. It's going to be on the whole reason I'm here, and that's to interact and to have fun. And so it's that tiny little perspective switch helped me immensely of being like, what's my purpose for going out? Is it to stuff my face with some bullshit food that makes me feel good for 5 seconds, and I spend the whole night shitting my brains out and the whole next day fucking feeling like crap? That sounds like a great plan. No, the reason I go out is to connect with the people that I love. So I focus on that. And it's not like you're trying to shit test people and filter people, but real friends will at least bend a little bit with and for you. Like, hey, can we go to a place where I can get some fish or chicken or whatever, rather than that place? You know what I mean? And slightly do things that are in your wheelhouse. Like when I go out in my neighborhood, I have it so dialed in. I know that I can go to this place and get this steak dish. I know I can go to that place and get the salmon. I know I can go to the sushi place and get all the sashimi and nigiri that I could ever eat. And so I have all these places that if I want to be social, I can go to and have a great time. And I don't think that you have to not do that during your healing process. I think you just have to do it slightly differently for a while, until you can kind of at certain times just say, fuck it, and have whatever you want. And you'll be at that place sometime, but just isn't right this moment.
Which place?
The place where if I wanted to tonight go have 5 shots of tequila, eat triple fried hot dogs and sriracha tacos and whatever I want. So sorry to be naming all these delicious foods over there, Dutch. Water fasting. I would not really have the greatest morning bathroom, but other than that, I'd just be back to my normal feeling great. So yeah, you can get to a place where once in a while you can just let it all hang out.
And that's in the future.
Yeah, I would say that the more solidified you are with your skin health, obviously the more wiggle room you have. The earlier you are on. I know I got somewhat paranoid, to be honest, when I hit that year mark and my skin had finally healed. I kind of was like, is this real? Is this real? For like almost a year. And then when I was healed for a year, that's when I finally kind of was like, okay, I think this is like, I think I can like let my guard down a little bit. Like, I think this happened.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So that's a great answer. Thank you, Rob.
You're welcome. All right, guys. I probably can do one more if you guys want.
I just got a random question. You, I think it's quite a while ago. You posted a YouTube video where you ate, the foods that used to trigger you back in the day.
Yeah.
And I was just curious as to sort of how often you sort of indulge in, shit foods of that nature. Like, how often do you kind of say, oh, I'm just going to have a cheat day? Obviously, I know you have your shit dialed in and you can cheat to a certain extent, but I mean, like, really, when you eat foods that you shouldn't eat, how often do you actually do that?
I think that's a good question. And my answer surprises people a lot because they think that I'm like, damn, he's fucking disciplined and man, he's got his shit together. And I in a way I am, but I feel like I cheat because everything that's in my current diet, I actually enjoy, you know what I mean? So I'm not like ever white knuckling it. So if I'm in the mood for something sweet, I know how to eat a food that is a non-cheat food that is totally satisfying. So I don't really have to cheat to get my flavors hardly ever. Generally when it happens is if I go to someone's house and I'm sitting down at their table to eat and they've put in some effort and made some food, I'm going to be respectful and have a plate. I probably won't eat a whole ton, but pretty much no matter what it is, just like the Buddha, and it might kill me someday. If you offer me that type of love and respect to make me food at your table, I'm going to eat it. Now, my family all knows how I eat. And so they're generally, it's easy for me to just not eat the stuff that I don't want to with my family. When I go out, kind of as I was talking to about with Carol, it's really easy to order the foods that I enjoy. So it's not very often that I'm really like, you know what? I just really feel like a Butterfingers and I'm going to go and have one. I don't. I would say that I do go through these little phases where I have a food that's what I would call a leverage food. Like right now, I have a batch of raw cream and I have a cousin that's a beekeeper that got me some honeycomb. So over the last couple of days, I've been making sure my workouts are really good and long so that I can take in some more carbs. And I've been having raw cream over honeycomb, like mushed together. It's like, that's definitely, you can't get a better tasting dessert than that. But the question is, am I cheating? And I would say, no, I'm just having an enjoyable meal from foods I can eat. Now, if all I ate was cream and honey forever, probably run into some issues.
Yeah. Sick. Thank you.
Sounds delicious.
It's really good. Yep. I've been doing it for breakfast and pretty much for dessert after dinner.
It's awesome.
Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's session. We will get this recording posted ASAP. It all depends on how long YouTube wants to take to upload it there. It can take anywhere from 10 minutes to 10 hours. It's just crazy. So appreciate you guys all for being here. Thanks for the questions. Kevin, Carol, Dutch. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And keep fighting the good fight, you guys.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you,
Good night,
Rob.
guys.
Bye-bye now.